A lot of the things you're gonna need if you plan on going to a 4K camera, the first thing you're gonna need is a better computer. The second thing you're gonna need is a good camera. Maybe that's the first thing, is a 4K camera. You know, you can get a 4K camera that video for around $900 to $1,000. A decent 4K camera. 4K phone gonna cost you about $1,000. So anything decent in 4K, you talking about at least $1,000 to do 4K. So everything you're gonna have to up your computer speed. You're gonna have to buy new programs to make that 4K work, because a lot of your video programs that you have now don't have the right drivers in it. So you're gonna have to update all of those to make the 4K work, because it'll be a blank screen. These are some of the things that I ran into as I upgraded to 4K. I was asking myself if this is worth it. But I done invested in my cameras and stuff, so I had no choice but continue forward on it. But this video is about showing you some of the things that you might run into going to 4K. I suggest that you plan that you're going to spend money on a new computer that's capable of doing 4K, and make sure you do your research and to see how much speed you're going to have. I would recommend getting a really good graphics card, and at least an 8-core AMD, and at least a 7i processor on the Intel side. So all of these things you have to consider to make your computer work fast. I built mine from scratch. I bought the case 1 week, upgraded the motherboard about a month later. Then I put in the video card that was just way better than what I had. And then later on I bought in fact I'm waiting on it now, a 970 video card to make it work even better, because I'm still getting just a little bit of stuttering even with all that power. And even adding more memory, so you're gonna have to put more memory in it. This memory just for these 2 sticks was $100, so you're gonna spend some money in memory. This happened to be, let's see what I got here, 2 8-gig sticks, so there's 16 gigabyte sticks that I already have, 16 in the computer, so that'll make me have 32 gigabytes in the computer. And not only that I'm looking for the RAM, but the newer computers go to the DD4, so later on I'm going to upgrade my motherboard to the DD4 and all this RAM will be obsolete. But you know, if this work for what I'm doing, and then when I put that card in, it might be a couple of years before I have to do anything else to that computer. So I'm hoping that this stopped that little bit of stuttering that I still have, and that new video card, between those two, I think that should do upgrade on it. I'll give you a video on that later on just to show you what happened and how did that work. But it's a lot of things you got to consider when you're doing 4K. And one of those things that you have to consider is, you know, how much time it's going to take to upload to YouTube, how much time it's going to take to edit. Sometimes I just take my 4K camera and record in 1080p and up it to 4K on that sometimes, because it's especially one of the longer videos. You know, I just upgrade it when I process it and get just good results, but not as good as if I shot it in true 4K. So most of the time I shoot in true 4K, but when I got a long video, it's a long file, and I know it's gonna take forever to process, forever to upload. But now that I got this new Pinnacle 7 program in that Windows computer, it does it a lot faster. I wish this Mac would take that Pinnacle program. I wouldn't have to buy anything else instead of paying that $300 for that. I forget the name of it. What is it? Final Cut Pro, I think the name of it is, that Mac guy here. Or I have to pay $45 or $50 a month for the program that they have online, and I'm not gonna keep paying nobody just to use a video program, which that's probably, if I was in business and was writing it off for as everything I use, I might go that route. But you know, right now that's not feasible for me. I'm moving a little bit at a time. And you know, this channel is all about saving money. And I definitely want you to save money and be aware of what you're getting into when you're changing your system over to 4K, or you're getting into the 4K. Some of the TV stuff that I got a 4K TV. In fact, I got two 4K TVs, one in the living room and one in my bedroom. And I found out the hard way, you don't put no 60-inch TV in the bedroom. It's the only thing it's gonna do is hurt your eyes. You know, that brightness of that 4K TV is brighter than that 1080p, and it'll hurt your eyes. So I had to keep the TV on dim all the time. I had to dim the brightness down. You know, so that's one of the things I learned. Don't put no bigger than a 50-inch TV in your bedroom unless you're gonna hang it on the wall, or you got one of these big old long bedrooms. Maybe you could go get away with that, or a big room, you could get away with that. But if you got like a 15 by 15 room like I had, that I had that TV in, you know, I would definitely do not recommend you get no 60-inch TV, because I definitely couldn't hardly see that TV without turning the brightness down, and then my eyes would hurt from watching it. So these are a lot of things that you got to think about getting the 4K. So I hope that helped you make some decisions, and just making you aware. I'm not trying to discourage you from doing 4K. It's a wonderful thing to have more pixels. But I just want to let you know that just because you got a 4K camera, that's not the end of the buying. You're going to have to invest in a better computer if you don't already have one. You're going to have to invest in time, because it takes time to edit 4K. And in some cases, don't want to render right, or you trying to look back and forth at it or move it. It don't move in the screen as fast because it's a larger file. And a larger file requires a better computer. And so my Windows computer crashed on the only reason I even bought this thing, you know, and then I fixed it and then regretted buying this. I should have took the money and fixed that and really upgraded it instead of spending $2,400. And this thing still kind of sputtered a little bit. I should have got the i7 in this, and it showed me that, you know, if I'd have done my research and looked at a video like you seeing right now, I could have saved myself some money. I could have saved myself some headaches, you know, on all of these different things. I'd have had more information about what I'm gonna run into when I do a 4K information or a 4K video. So, all right, this has been TP Tech. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and make sure you do the like button, and tell your friends about my channel. Hope to see you again on the next video. Peace.